Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so happy to have you with me today. So welcome to the channel. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe. Okay, we help you to improve your writing. We teach you how to write very well, how to become a professional writer, and also how to make money from the online space. So do well to subscribe to this channel, and please turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, on today's video I'll be talking about how to properly format your book using your smartphone. Okay, how to properly format your book using your smartphone. And we all know that formatting of book is very important. I mean, if your book is poorly formatted, your book is difficult to read, difficult to understand. Okay, your work looks scattered, disorganized. All right, but when your book is properly formatted, it makes it easy to read, easy to understand, and also fun to read. So proper formatting of book is very important. Now for this video we're using docs, okay, our Google Docs to format our video, our work, sorry. So here I have a sample of a work that this is just a sample, okay. It's not an actual book or anything that I'm trying to publish. It's just a sample that I want to show you, okay. A sample that I want to use to show you how to format your book with. Okay, this is not an actual work, it's just a sample to show you how to format your book using a smartphone. So I'll just put this in light mode so that it becomes very clear. So yes, here we are. Now you know that when you're writing a book, okay, you need to have a title page, a copyright page, a table of contents, dedication, acknowledgement, and some other stuff like that before your main work. Okay, so we call these pages before the main work preliminary pages. Okay, preliminary pages. Now since this is just a sample, it's not an actual book that I want to publish, I just have my title page, my copyright page, and my table of contents. Okay, so the first thing we do is to set the font. Okay, let's set the font. All right, okay, let's start with keeping the work in different pages, because right now the work seems to be on the same page. There's no page break anywhere to differentiate one page from the next or one chapter from the next. So let's include page break to our work. Okay, so these are title page. It should be on a separate page from the copyright page. So we just keep our cursor on copyright, the page that will the on copyright. Then we come over here to plus, we click on plus, and then we click on page break. So you can see copyright is now on a separate, so our title page is now on its own. So we do the same thing for copyright. We keep the cursor on table of contents, and then we insert the page break. Okay, so these are table of content. So we take our chapter 1 away, we go to plus, insert page break. Chapter 1 is on a new page. All right, so we come down to chapter 2. Chapter 2, we insert our page break. Chapter 2 is on its page. Then we come to chapter 3. Chapter 3, okay, we insert page break. Chapter 3 is on its page. So now every unique part of this book is now on their unique pages. Okay, and the next thing we have to do, we have to set our book our page. Okay, we do our page setup. Okay, So we come over here, okay, and then we click on page setup. Orientation is what? Portrait. So we leave that as portrait. Paper size A5 is what we should be using. A5. Okay. Now our page is already set up. Alright. Now the next thing we need to do is to check our font size and our font style. Alright, font size and font style. So we select all, and then we come over here to this A over here. Sorry, we select all, and then we click on A, this A over here. So right now our font style is Calibra. So we change it to Times New Roman because it is generally accepted, Times New Roman. But you can use any one that suits you or that you prefer. But Times New Roman is just generally accepted. So we use Times New Roman. Okay. Our font size can be 14, can be 12. Okay. Generally 14 and 12 is mostly accepted. So let's just use 14. Okay. 14. Okay. Now here we are. Font size Times New Roman, font size 14. Sorry, it's looking like sorry, let me just confirm something a bit. Select all. Let me just confirm something. Okay, Times New Roman and 14. Okay, so the next thing we do now is to properly align our work. Okay, properly align our work. If you look very well, the edges of this work is not looking so organized. The edges are a bit scattered. Okay, look at it, the edges are a bit scattered. Alright, so we have to properly align this work. So we click on select all, we highlight and then select all. So is either we use this one, this button over here to align, or we can come up here to A and then move to paragraph and align from any of these. So easy way, let's go with the easy way. We click here and then we have to justify our work. Okay, so we use the fourth one on the column. We justify our work. So as you can see, the edges are now justified, no more scattered. Our edges are justified. Okay, see how it was before, see how the edges were before, and see how it is now after we justified it. Okay, sorry, something else that I did not show you is our spacing. Our word spacing, line spacing, select all. So over here we have our spacing. Yeah, line spacing. See, 1.5. Okay, different spacing in between lines. Okay, so you set them to how you want it to be, which spacing type is very convenient for you. Okay, this is single line spacing. This is 1.15. This is 1.5. This is 2. Okay, so most times people use 1 like single line spacing. So we also use 1 for this work. So see how it is right now, single line spacing. Okay, but if you want to use 1.5, let's see how that is going to be. Our spacing, line spacing, 1.15. 1.5. Okay, let's use 1.15. So this is how it is, 1.15. It looks better this way. Okay, so yeah. So now the next thing we are going to do is our title page. We work on our title page. So this is our title page. It should not look this way. Okay, so we have to align it properly. Title page and also copyright. Okay, align it properly. So we come over here and then we centralize. Okay, centralize. So our title page and our copyright page is now centralized. See how it was before and see how it is now. Okay, centralize. Okay, now this is our title, so it should not be, in this style of writing. Okay, so you have to change it to a title. Sorry, yes, we come over here to plus and then we change the style. Right now you can see that the style of this title is normal text. Okay, but this is not a normal text, this is a title, so we have to use the title for it, title style for it. Okay, now this is title style and then the size of this title is 36. Okay, so it's looking a bit big, so you can choose to reduce it to how you prefer it to be. Okay, I think I like this one. I think I like okay, I'll go with 21. Okay, I think it's okay this way. 21. Now that's my title. Then I also work on my name. So my name, I can choose to just make it bold if I want to make it bold, or I can choose to give it a subtitle or a heading 1 style. Subtitle style will be like this. Heading 1 is going to be like this. Heading 2, heading 3. So I can just choose to go with heading 1 if I want to. And then it's looking blue. The ink color is now blue, so I have to go back to change it to black. So text color, as you can see, is blue, so I have to change it to black. Okay, so it's now black. That is our title page. Okay, now copyright, I can just decide to make it bold. Okay, I can decide to make it bold or use heading 1 or heading 2. Okay, that's my copyright. Okay, now our table of content, is a heading, so you have to make it a heading. I can also choose to centralize it, okay, and make it a heading. Come over here, change the style to heading, okay, and then change the color to black. Okay, so this is how our table of content looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. So you can also decide to make bold your chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 in your table of content, or you can decide to leave it that way. I made a video before now where I talked about how to use or how to put a clickable table of content in your work. You have to make your table of content clickable, so that when you just click on chapter 1 on chapter 3, it takes you straight to chapter 3. So you might want to check out that video on how to use a clickable table of content for your book using your smartphone. Okay, so back to formatting our work. I have our chapter 1 over here, chapter 1. So this is also a heading. Okay, a heading. You can choose to chapter 1, sorry, is a heading, so we have to make that a heading. Sorry, normal text to heading 1. Okay, and then you change the color to black. Right, alternatively you can also decide to just make it bold. Okay, so if you make it bold, it's going to look like this, bold, and then you centralize it. okay, chapter 1, or you decide to make it a heading, then you change the text to heading 1, change the color to black. So chapter 1, okay. Then we come over to chapter 2 and do the same thing. We centralize, and then we change the style to heading, and we change the color to black. Okay. Chapter 3, we do the same thing. Chapter 3, centralize, okay, style to heading, then color to black. Okay, now we've made great progress with our work. Okay, now the next thing that I want to show you is if you have, or if you need to use numbering or bullet points in your book. Now here, for example, this region, I can choose to use bullet points for them. So wherever it is that you want to use bullet point or you want to number, you just come over there, okay, and then you just highlight the area that you want to number or use bullet points with. Okay, so this end, okay, the far right end of our dashboard, if you click on this, we see different ways that you can put your work in numbering form. So you can choose to use the bullet point, or you can choose to use numbers. Okay, there are different ways for that, so you see how it looks. Okay, all right, now let's talk about page number. So we want to give numbers to our pages rather. So what do? We highlight everything. We select all as usual. Select all. Then you come over here, plus. Okay. The same plus that you use when you're putting your page break. You click on plus and then you click on page number. Now, from what you're seeing here, the first two, okay, your first two, let's call them elements, shows you that your pages will be on the heading, like on top of your page. So like that your numbers will be on top of your page. Okay, so we call them headers. Now the first one shows you that your title page will be number 1. Okay, but the second one shows that number 1 begins from the next page and not the title page. Okay, now the last two shows you that your numbers will be at the bottom part of your pages. Okay, and it shows you that the third one on the row shows you that the first number is going to be on the first page, while the last one shows you that the first number will be on the second page. So you choose whichever works for you. Okay, header or footer, you choose. Do you want the first page to carry the first number, or you want the second page to carry the first number? So let's go with this one. Okay, so as you can see right now, our title page has no number. Our title page has no number. So I think we added an extra page here by mistake. Okay, I think we added an extra page here by mistake. So you can just remove this page if you want to. But it shows that our title page has no number, but the page 2 began with number 1. Okay, but if you choose to use the first one, okay, let's try the first one. The first one, with the first one, our title page is number 1, okay, and it's the header. Now let's check the next one. Let's use the third one on the row. The third one shows us now the numbers are below the page, like footers, okay, footers, and title page is carrying number 1, okay. Then the last one, as you can see, the numbers are footers, but the title page is not carrying number 1, okay. So whatever works for you. I think I prefer this one, so I will just use it. This one, yeah, footers, okay, I prefer this one, so I will just use it. As you can see now, our book has a number 1, page 1 all through page 24, okay. So that is how to format your book. So now if you want to read this book, it's easy. Title page, copyright page, table of content, chapter 1, chapter 2, okay. So that is how to format your book using your smartphone, okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, okay. If you have any question, do well to leave it in the comment section. I'll be seeing you in my next video. So bye for now.